Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for North Dakota Today here on this Tuesday morning. I'm Lisa Bedeau here with Chris Berg. We had a lengthy conversation today about whether or not Tuesday is like the worst day of the week. I never thought about it. I think Monday is worse than Tuesday, but then I used to think sometimes Thursday was not a good day because it wasn't Friday yet, you know, but
you have hope on Thursday.
I guess for Friday being just around the corner.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still think Mondays. I think Mondays are worse
I
for
would
me.
agree. Although today's Tuesday with all the water coming down, like it's just so wet right now. You feel like you need galoshes. Is galoshes still a thing?
I don't think so. Kind of sound like my grandmother there, but I don't.
I heard Hutch use that the other day, and I was dying. I was like, galoshes. I haven't heard that word in like decades. And Hutch was like, yeah, you're gonna need galoshes for this one.
Yeah, it's just a soaker out there, and I know, and I'm glad that we did something with farmers yesterday.
Yes.
Out of our newsroom. I know a good friend of mine, Dave, called yesterday, and he said, you know, I can't remember what he said. There's snow on my beans or my beets, or it doesn't matter, out on the fields. And he's like, even once it melts, it's going to be possible to get into the fields. So we definitely feel for farmers right now. I mean, I'm just, you know, ruining my shoes, but we're talking livelihood for a lot of people. So a really serious year for a lot of people. And you know what? You're allowed to be grumpy today. Did you know this? I didn't. I love these like ridiculous holidays. Today is actual National Grouch Day, of course, inspired by Oscar the Grouch. I haven't watched Sesame Street in a while, but this unofficial holiday has been celebrated since at least 1976. It's a day for those who make grouchiness a way of life. According to the dictionary, a grouch is someone who complains frequently and is habitually irritable. Symptoms may include backhanded compliments, a bad mood. The best way to celebrate today is not to celebrate.
So did you watch Saturday Night Live over the weekend? Mm-mm. Oh my gosh, they had a phenomenal, I think we're going to cut to Cordell in a moment. He's going to do a reenactment of this. But
does that have something to do with grouchy people?
No, just so, you know, the Joker's out and it's got like this really good trailer. And so on SNL, they had this special guest do a trailer as Oscar the Grouch, Joker-esque, and it's go online and watch it. It's a little bit eerie, but at the same point in time, like it's so well done for an SNL skit where
Really?
the guy's like, when people treat you like garbage, you just feel like, and he just goes into the whole character, and you're like, oh my gosh, and then he pops up as Oscar the Grouch on SNL. It's good.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I have to. You know, I typically don't watch Saturday Night Live live. But I do like to watch the clips, you know, like on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, when somebody says, "Oh, you have to watch this." That's kind of how I'm playing catch up.
The host was the dude from 13 Reasons. No, Stranger Things. Excuse me, Stranger Things. Which I don't really know him that well. I think it's David Harbour. Does that sound right, Cordell? Look at that, out of the blue. Usually I'm horrible with names, but so anyways, it was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to check it out, Bedeau.
I'll have to check it out. Get on YouTube.
I'm here for your entertainment.
Yeah,
so.
My go-to for Saturday Night Live. Okay, well, I'm excited about this book, too, because I'm a big fan of Hoda. And I feel like it's something we already kind of do here on North Dakota Today. If you need some good vibes, you might want to pick up Hoda's new book. Have you heard her talking about this on the Today Show? It's her way of uplifting and inspiring others, and she's brought that inspiration to a new platform. Her book hit store shelves today. It's called I Really Needed This Today. It's words to live by. The whole book is it's like 365 quotes and stories to give readers a daily dose of encouragement and positivity.
I love her.
I do too.
She was just meant to be on a TV screen, right?
Everybody likes her. You can't not like her.
Yeah, she's always
like you want to be her
smiling.
best friend, and
She's
you trust her,
fun.
and she's fun. Yeah, I like when she was able to do news in the morning and then drink wine with Kathy Lee. You know, I mean. Now it's kind of a rotating thing, but I think the wine thing will come back. But Jenna was pregnant as soon as she got the job, so the whole wine in the fourth hour kind of ended there. But anyway, so I'm excited for that book, and don't worry, we have some daily motivation for you to inspire you and uplift
From the
you.
book.
No, not from the book, but you know, our daily motivation happens every day here on North Dakota Today at the end of the show. So stay with us.
I really needed that today.
I really needed that today. This was interesting. Every time I hear this list, though, like every year, I think that person's not already in there. The late musical icons Whitney Houston, Notorious B.I.G. among the 16 acts nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's 2020 class, right? How is Whitney Houston not already in there?
Exactly. What happened there?
Just announced this week. Also, Oh, I loved Dave Matthews Band back in the day. Pat Benatar, how is she not already in there? Motorhead, Soundgarden, the Doobie Brothers.
Wow.
T-Rex, Thin Lizzy. They all joined Houston and BIG as the first time Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominees. So do you know, I mean, exactly how do they...
That's what I was just going to ask you, like how in the world, you mentioned Whitney and even the Doobie Brothers and what are not already Pat Benatar? I figured she would have been in there
right.
a while ago, right?
I mean, when your big song is "I Love Rock and Roll," how can you not be in there?
Wait, Pat Benatar? Can you?
Oh, that's Joan Jett. Oh, Joan Jett. Sorry, is Joan Jett in there? Oh, Pat
I don't
Benatar.
know.
Oh yeah, no.
Hit me with your best shot.
There we go.
Can we just talk about Notorious B.I.G. for a moment? I mean, he should have been in there a long time ago as well. Do you like some of his stuff?
Yeah.
You got
I thought
Juicy.
I thought you were going to be like, so were you B.I.G. or were you Tupac? You're going to start the...
Remember, B.I.G. used to be hanging out with Puffy, too. Puff Daddy.
Puffy. Where's Puffy these days?
I have no idea. Ever since he
and
lost
did he still
J-Lo,
go by Puffy? I don't know. Then he was P. Diddy, and then he was...
Sean
Diddy.
Combs. Yeah, Sean Diddy and Sean Combs and... Who knows?
I do like Biggie Little B.I.G. That brings me back to the day. That probably brings you back to the days where you wore your Juicy Couture sweatsuits back in when you were a California boy. Even though Chris was born in Fargo, I feel like you actually act more like you're not from here, from California.
I was out in the club in my Juicy Couture sweatsuit, like just...
And so Aji, his wife's not in here and so he could talk like this. I feel like you brought that up when she was in here. She's like, no, you did not. She does not approve of that. But it was before her.
No, she liked it when I wore it. I mean...
I don't think she would agree with that. No, she liked it when he... Let's get Aji on the phone right now.
Have you ever worn a Juicy Couture sweatsuit?
Well, back in the day, yeah.
I could live in one of those.
I didn't know that men wore them, though.
In LA, you can get away with those kind of things.
In LA.
Did you guys wear it? Did you wear Juicy?
No, they're all,
Doc?
everyone in the whole studio is shaking their head saying no.
But Doc, you wore Juicy, right?
Maybe.
See? Are you just saying that to make me feel better? Or did you really wear it?
Who wore a Juicy Couture matching? I want to dig up a picture of you. Like, there's got to be proof of that. Do you have a picture with you and all your, like, boys
I'd have to
all
look
wearing them?
back and see if I can find one. But, oh my gosh, it was like, because I lived where you could, like, walk right down to this great little coffee shop and had, like, a Whole Foods right next to me. So I just roll up, throw on the old Juicy, swat down to Whole Foods.
I just don't even know. Like I feel like we're putting this visual in people's heads at home, and they're like, "Oh Lord." Although I feel like it doesn't. I feel like people probably think that's what you go home and put on
Juicy
afterwards.
on. If I had one, I would. I don't have one anymore.
It's just so weird to me. Maybe this guy would, being in touch with your Juicy Couture jumpsuit, Pharrell
What if I were
Williams.
Juicy with cowboy boots? Would that be okay?
That probably would these days. That would be, cowboy boots and a hat and your Juicy Couture. Did you see this picture of Pharrell Williams? He was on the latest cover of GQ magazine. See, this kind of looks like a comforter
Packers
to
fan
me.
Or what?
So this look has nothing on your Juicy Couture jumpsuit.
Exactly.
This issue is the new masculinity, and when asked why he wanted to be on the cover of this particular issue, he explained that the masculinity conversation is new. In the space of 7 hours, GQ's Instagram post racked up more than 36,000 likes and is trending on Twitter. And I was reading a little bit today about him and this whole, magazine, and he said, actually, I thought this was interesting because of how the times have changed. He said that he regrets some of the songs that he sang in the past and knows that he just couldn't.
So?
They just wouldn't fly these days. But then that goes back to, B.I.G. and Tupac and the music that we say we liked back in the day.
There's one great song that he has with Snoop. You remember the song Beautiful? Have you seen the video for that? Mm-hmm. They're down in Rio, and it's just like, it is
beautiful. The song is beautiful, but it's a beautiful video.
The video is beautiful. The song is beautiful. I wish we could play music on this.
I do too.
Show.
I do too.
Goodness.
All we would do is listen to music. Oh, this one would be like, yes. Okay, remember, we are giving away those Fargo Force tickets. The season is in full swing now. Home opener last Friday, I was there. They had a big win. And every Tuesday, we're giving away a 4-pack of tickets.
You got your hair did for the game last week, didn't you?
I did.
I love
did.
that.
Thanks.
You can register for tickets at vallenewslive.com. You can click on the little contest tab and get registered for your chance to win. And then just tune into NDT every Tuesday to see if you are the lucky winner. Contest sponsored by Fargo Force and Buffalo Wild Wings. So today is
The winner.
Tuesday.
Yeah. Dan Kroschel of Moorhead, congratulations. You won a 4-pack. Congratulations, Dan. And remember to tune in this Saturday as well to the Farmers Union Insurance Bison Football pregame show. The Bison are home once again. The pregame show is at 1:30, followed by our coverage of the Bison taking on Missouri State at the Fargo Dome at 2:30. And of course, every Sunday morning, join us for the Bison Football Show with Matt Entz, sponsored by Gate City Bank. That's at 10:30 on KX4.
I can't wait till Trey Lance shows up at the Dome in his Juicy Couture sweatsuit. You're going to be like, wow.
Oh, see? Yeah, then I'm not buying it now, but if the Bison football team gets on board, I will agree with you.
All right, stick around. We got a great show in store for you. Kindness Rocks, and a local group is hoping to spread that message with some very nice messages on rocks. Stick around.